Hey guys, it's Dylan from Mining with Minions here. Today we are up in beautiful Harrison, British Columbia, and we are on search for some beautiful, beautiful garnets, guys. We're super excited, and let's see what we can find. Let's get it.
No way, guys, check this out.
So we just stopped at our first location, guys, and it's basically hunting in the road. And what we're looking for here is, we were told they're more pea-sized ones, so I think they were talking about these little tiny ones. And I mean, they're cool, but I know that there are golf ball sized ones further up the road, so we're gonna search here for a little bit longer, see if we can find anything else. But if not, we're heading up the hill and we're getting some big ones, guys. All right, guys, so I think we're done our road search for today, as these are the biggest ones that we're finding, and I get hundreds of these in my pan when I go to Yale. So we're gonna head up the road about another 2 or 3 kilometers, and that is where the dig site is, where we pull some monsters, guys. Super pumped. Let's head over there. So we are quite a bit up the mountain now, guys, and we are starting to see all of these faces of this garnet schist. And they are a lot bigger in this stuff than it was down on the road, guys. So we're gonna keep going up a little bit farther, and hopefully we can get some of those golf balls. Super excited. Oh man, I almost just lost my GoPro. It was way down in that hole. But thank goodness for the GoPro app, I could turn it on from my phone and I heard a beep. That was scary. So we're having a lot harder time than I expected locating these big garnets, guys. The directions that were given to me were kind of vague, so we found where I was told to go and found some medium-sized garnets that were in a big boulder that sloughed off of somewhere. Now I hiked up 100 meters into the bush. I went sideways, back, left, right, up, down. I could not find where it came out of. So we came down and we are starting to find a bit of the stuff in this rock slidey area here that contains the garnets, guys. Now I'm just trying to find a spot in the actual bedrock itself that it's coming out of, because I don't see all of these rocks coming from over there or too far up into the bush, because how would they move down here? That's where my brain's at. So we are looking, guys, but what I'm looking for is kind of this really shiny schist. It's hold on, we'll find you guys a piece here. That is what contains the garnets, guys. And it is very frustrating knowing that I'm so close to where they are, but I just can't find them. So I am going to keep looking here, guys, and let you guys know what we find. So this is that metallic-y schist that we're looking for here, and hopefully we can find it with the bigger garnets, guys, but these ones are so tiny. So this is the stuff we're looking for, guys. I don't know if this is the right location because I'm not seeing too many big garnets in it, or very many garnets at all, but this is definitely that shiny schist that we're looking for. Of course, the lady herself. We didn't find it in the hard rock, guys, but we found a chunk of it. I'm gonna dig this out. I don't care how big it is. I'm getting this rock out. So we got it out, guys. Look at the size of those garnets in there. So I think what we're gonna do for today, we've been out here for a few hours, we are completely soaked, is I'm gonna take you guys home. We're gonna try to break some of these garnets out of here and facet them on my flat lap. So let's head home. Okay, so now that we are home, guys, we have our big garnet holding boulder here, these big massive garnets in it, and I have this beautiful tool here called a Hilti hammer. So what this is, guys, if you haven't heard about this, is basically a battery powered chisel. It works as a rotary hammer drill as well for boring holes and putting feather and wedges in, which are basically a wedge with 2 splines that are on the side that you put in, you put the wedge in, you hammer them into the hole, and the 2 splines split apart, and it causes a fracture in the stone and helps you break stuff out. But what I'm going to do with this is we are going to try to break some chunks off and see if we can fracture any of these nice garnets out in their full structure, so I'm able to facet them a little bit. But let's see if we can get some out. Okay, guys, so I broke one piece off here, but if you guys can see, it fractured on me. So I'm gonna keep trying to chip away, and hopefully we're able to get one out that is in full. So I got another nice piece that popped off of here, guys. And if you can see right here, this is the back side of a garnet. I broke a little bit off of it right here, but I think that's going to be okay. I'll be able to facet that side as long as I can break the rest out of there without shattering it, guys. But I have good high hopes on this one, but let's keep going. Let's see if we can get some more. So we're starting to get somewhere, guys. There's a big, massive garnet here, another huge one here, another big one poking out right here, and I got a couple pieces. You guys can see that one right there. There's a bit of one showing here on the side. It's kind of fractured a bit, but and then another big one on the top. And over here, I got this massive one here. It's kind of hard for you guys to see the face there, but there's two faces on this side and then the exposure of it on this side. It cracked a bit here, but hopefully we're able to break this one out. But we're gonna keep going, guys, see how many more we can pull out of this boulder. Okay guys, so both of the batteries on my Hilti hammer have died. I've gotten about halfway through this boulder here, and I have gotten some beautiful garnets here, guys. Just massive pieces. And so what I'm going to do is try to clean some of these pieces up. There's a few of them here that have some nice facets exposed that I'm going to try to clean up on my flat lap and see if we can get some really nice specimens out of these pieces, guys, because there are a few really nice garnets in here. And then what I think I'm going to do with the rest of it, guys, is I think I might cut a couple slabs out of here and see if I can get some really nice garnet and mica schist slabs. I don't know how they're going to hold up with mica schist being fairly brittle, but this stuff seems to be super tough. So I don't know, guys, maybe we'll slab it up and see what that stuff looks like too. So let's get the saw started. All right, guys, so here's what I was able to do with that garnet boulder. I was able to cut a couple nice slabs that are loaded with the big pieces of garnets. It's kind of hard to see on the backside because it's not as wet, but these are super cool, guys. And what I did with these is I cut a couple cabochon blanks out of a few of the pieces that had some big garnet in it. So I think it's going to look really cool when I cut some cabochons out of these. And then what I did with these ones, guys, is I actually tried to kind of facet them just on my saw. So I kind of followed the facets that I was able to see in the exposed parts of the garnet. And I thought they turned out super cool, guys. There's another one here. Again, super neat. I'm gonna try to polish these up on my flat lap like I was saying, but I just didn't have an extra bucket laying around that I wanted to cut in half to set it up. Actually set up my flat lap yet, but that is something I plan to do in the near future. But yeah, guys, super excited with what we found and what we were able to do with these. Awesome. Well guys, that's a wrap for this adventure. We had an absolute blast checking out this new spot at Harrison looking for the garnets, and my friend that gave me the directions told me that soon he's going to take me up there to the actual location so I'm able to pull some out of the hard rock myself, and I'm super excited. If you guys enjoyed that video, please leave me a thumbs up, leave me a comment if you'd like to, and subscribe to my channel. I have a lot of awesome adventures coming up in the near future. Till the next one.